Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Facebook Live. Welcome to the YouTube Live. Okay, I am live. That's what it tells me. Good evening, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires. I am so happy to be here with you guys this evening. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. It's always a pleasure, right? It's definitely always a pleasure. My name is Amma Nancy. I go by AmmaTheCPA, which stands for Certified Public Accountant. And you know, I try to make finances fun. I make finances fun. So my whole goal is like literally, I don't care what type of business you're in, or how you make a living. It's just important to me that you actually have a life, right? A lot of us, unfortunately, are living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of us are living beyond our means. Like sometimes we don't know what to do. You know, credit cards are killing us, debt is killing us, and you can definitely go check out my previous videos earlier this week where I was going over credit and different things like that, and how it can keep you guys in the rat race. I'm always here to help, so feel free to reach out to me at any time. Or you can also reach out to whoever sent the video, you know, shared the video with you. They can probably help you too. So it's like a whole team of us. So with this evening's video, I wanted to go over the difference between a home-based business and a business in your home, right? So if you've seen any of my videos or any of my stuff, or if you're just familiar with me at all, right, you know that I always preach home-based business. Home-based business is literally the way that the average person can get ahead. You know, sometimes I say taxes like Trump, okay? It's how you can do your taxes like Trump. Number 45, you know, he went on record to say, you know, like he doesn't want to show his taxes, okay? Like the first president ever that's like refusing to show their taxes. And why doesn't he want to show his taxes? Even in the last presidential debate, Ms. Clinton said, you know, you don't want to show your taxes, blah, blah, blah. And he said, no, she said, you didn't pay any taxes. And he said, that makes me smart, right? That makes me smart. So the whole thing is that if he can do it and he's making literally billions of dollars, then why can't we do it making thousands, right? You're making 50,000, 60,000, 80,000, 100,000. He's still making billions with a B. Not even millions. He's making billions with a B. So how does he do it? Right? How does he do it? A lot of people are like, you know, oh, that's illegal. No, it's not. So I'm here to tell you that no, it's not. And how can you get your taxes like Trump? So what I want to go over is the difference between like the home-based business versus the business in your home, because the home-based business is really the key to taxes like Trump. But the whole thing is that a lot of times people don't realize that there is a difference, because they feel like, oh, you know, well, I do hair in the basement, or I have a barber shop in the basement, or even, you know, I don't know, right? Those are like the two most common ones, right? Hair, barber shop. Some people are give massages, like they're masseuses, different things like that. So I want to go over some of the top deductions, the tax deductions that you get, and then tell you guys what's the difference. Oh, let me make sure that I can see, because you guys know I'm on my Facebook through the computer, but I want to pull it up on my phone in case you guys have any questions or comments or something like that. I can check you guys out. So here's the thing. So the first deduction, I'm going to go over the deductions that you guys get, and then I'm going to tell you like the number one difference between all these deductions in having a home-based business versus a business in your home. Okay, so the first one, mileage, right? That's like, and they are not in any particular order. Okay, so you get to write off different mileage, whether you have a business in your home versus a home-based business. The difference with that one, though, is that you get to only write off the business miles for, well, I'll get to the main difference at the end, and then I'll run them all back. So mileage, right? You get to write off the different miles that you put on your personal car for having a business, right? Advertising, different things that you do to market and promote your business, you get to write that off as well. Depreciation is a big one, right? You get to write that off. And what that is you are basically taking the reduction in value. So you know how sometimes they'll say like a car depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot. It's no longer worth what you pay for it as soon as you drive it off the lot. And that's because that's basically the use factor, the wear and tear factor. So that's what depreciation is. It's kind of like wear and tear, right, for whatever the asset is. The home office deduction, that's a really big one. I'm always filming right here. This is like my home office. So you get to write off a percentage of your home that, first of all, you have to have a place that's exclusively used for business, right? It's exclusively for business. Oh, and I completely messed this up. Good evening, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires. Please give me a share. I just got right into the information. Good evening, millionaires. Please give me a share and do me a favor and put in the comments where you are calling from. Good evening, millionaires, and welcome to the replay. I just completely forgot. And I have it written down. That's so funny. And please turn on your notifications because I'm going to be doing these every night. So turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I come on. It'll be 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that you guys turn on your notifications and give me a share. Okay, good evening, millionaire. So I was going through the top deductions, and just to recap, because I got way ahead of myself, and please give me a number 1 on Facebook Live. Give me a number 1 on the Facebook Live. Number 1 top deduction is mileage. Now, these are really not in any particular order, but it's not anything that's like favorite over the other or anything like that. But just give me a number 1 on the Facebook Live, and please somebody type in mileage is number 1 tax deduction that you get to write off from having a business, okay? And then at the end, I'm going to tell you guys what's the main difference between a home-based business and having a business in your home, okay? So give me a number 1. Number 1 is mileage, just to recap. Number 2 is advertising. How do you market your business? Different flyers, commercials, promos, videos, stuff like that. Any advertising for your business. So give me a number 2. And for number 2, put advertising. Okay, so advertising is definitely a tax write-off. Okay. Number 3. So number 3, give me a number 3 on the Facebook Live and a share. Give me a number 3 and a share. Now 3 is depreciation. So depreciation is basically what I was saying is basically wear and tear. Okay, so anytime you use something that's of value, right? Not like you eat or drink something, right? But if you have something substantial, like a car, your laptop, you know, things like that, your computer, your desktop, your actual desk, right? Your bookshelf, stuff like that, you get to take depreciation, which is figuring out how much of it do you use up every year, and that's a tax write-off for you, okay? So then, of course, you have your home office deduction, number 4. Give me a number 4 and a share on the Facebook Live. Give me a number 4 and a share. So number 4 is the home office deduction. So for this one, you have to have a place that is in your home that is exclusively used for business. Okay, so that is the key. It is exclusively used for business. When I record these videos, you guys, I'm always right here. This is my desk. This is my office, right? This is the only thing that I do here is work on my business, you know, or work. It's not my kitchen table, but sometimes I work there when I'm not eating. It's not my pool table that when I don't have company I have my work there. Okay, so it has to be, and that's according to the IRS, it has to be exclusively used for business. Okay, so home office deduction. Number 5, give me a number 5 and a share. Give me a number 5 and a share. Thank you guys so much for the shares. Good evening, millionaires. And please don't forget to let us know where you are from on the Facebook Live. So good evening, millionaire. Let me know where you're from and give me a share. Thank you so much. So so we did number 4 is the home office deduction. Number 5, give me a number 5 and a share. Give me a number 5 and a share. Number 5, meals and entertainment. Now this is a big one, okay? And I'm definitely going to come back to this one before we get out of here, okay? Meals and entertainment. I'll come back to that one before we get out of here so you guys can see how it can really be beneficial to you. So number 5, meals and entertainment, and give me a share. Number 6, office expenses. Somebody please put office expenses number 6 in the comments. And thank you guys so much for participating. I just truly, truly appreciate it. And give me a share. So number 6 is office expense. So what is office expenses? Anything that you need for your office, you know, that is not necessarily an asset, like your desk. So anything that's probably less than $500 you can consider just like an office expense. You know, it can also be supplies as well. So any paper, stuff like that, or anything that you have to do just specifically for your office, okay? It can be office expenses. It can be supplies for your office. Now, most of this stuff that I'm going over right now is really stuff that is related directly to your business. But what I want to show you guys is how a home-based business is different from a regular traditional business, and how you can actually incorporate it in your life, and how it can really help you save a lot of money, and how we can get taxes like Trump, number 45. Taxes like number 45. Okay. So number 7, give me a number 7 and a share. Give me a number 7 and a share, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires. Give me a number 7 and a share. Number 7 is travel. Okay, so I'm going to definitely come back to this one too. Travel. Now, when you have a business, this is travel that's related to your business, obviously. But it's a huge difference between this travel and then travel when you have a home-based business. Okay, so, and then number 8, last and definitely not least, give me a number 8 on Facebook Live and a share. Give me a number 8 is your employees. Now, when you have a traditional business, like, yes, you can hire employees. That's like obvious. Yes, whatever you pay for them can be a tax write-off. That makes sense. But when you have a home-based business, you can actually hire your kids. Okay? And I can get to more of this later. I'll shoot a video like just on this by itself because it can be a lot into it. But you get to write off different stuff for your kids, like basketball camp, football camp, ballet, soccer. Like all your kids' extracurricular activities can actually become a tax write-off just from you having a home-based business. Why? Because the business is in your home. And so you need stuff in your home. It's completely different from a traditional business because what are you hiring your kids to do in a traditional business, right? You don't have anything to actually hire them to do that is a legitimate expense. Like you can't legitimately hire them as an employee in your depending on what your traditional business is, but 9 times out of 10 you can't. Like your kid cannot cut hair, your 5-year-old cannot cut hair. Your 5-year-old cannot be the shampoo girl, or stuff like that. So with having a home-based business, this is definitely a perk, right? I know so many people that save like literally thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars just from this one alone. Okay, but I'm not done. I'm not done. So travel, back up to travel. So travel, when you have a home-based business or when you have a traditional business, you get to write off different travel that you have for that business. So let's say it's a conference and you have to fly to Atlanta, right? I go to Atlanta a lot. Stuff like that. So you have to fly to Atlanta. But the main key difference with a home-based business and a business in your home is you get to write off, you get to incorporate your lifestyle because it's a whole prospecting by nature, right? If you are a beautician, you don't have to fly to Atlanta to get new clients because it's not reasonable or customary that these clients in Atlanta are going to come to Chicago so you can do their hair, right? It's not reasonable and it's not customary that you have to, you want to open up a new salon in Atlanta, so you have to go down there to do it. Now, can you open up a new salon in Atlanta? Absolutely. Absolutely you can. But if you don't have a salon in your home state and you're trying to go to Atlanta, then it just doesn't make sense. Okay, it doesn't make sense. It's not reasonable and it's not customary. So remember those two words, reasonable and customary. As long as it's reasonable and customary, then it's okay. It's not reasonable and it's not customary for you to fly to Hawaii because you are looking for new clients to do their hair. It's not reasonable, it's not customary that you are flying to, I don't know, Texas because you want to expand your mechanic business. Maybe you're a mechanic and you have, you work on cars in your garage. Now, some of the other expenses are definitely a tax write-off, but travel won't be one of them because it's not reasonable and it's not customary. Employees, your children, it's not reasonable and it's not customary. So you can't do some of the things. You can't really incorporate your lifestyle, and that's what it's all about. If we refer back to number 45, he writes off his whole lifestyle. You know, he has private jets and looks nice all the time because everywhere you go, he brands himself. He is his business, right? So his lifestyle is a tax write-off, and I hope I'm making sense, and definitely feel free to reach out to me or post any questions right here on the Facebook Live. So it's not so reasonable and customary, and just remember reasonable, remember customary, and remember incorporating your lifestyle when you have a home-based business because you are constantly expanding your horizons, you're expanding your territory. It's the whole prospecting feature or factor, right? Because you can have business partners all over the country, all over the world, right? Depending on your business, you can have customers everywhere. So you can go to different places, and it's reasonable and it's customary that you have to go there because maybe you have a teammate there. Okay, it's reasonable and it's customary that you want to go there because maybe you want to open up that market. Maybe you want teammates there, right? So it's reasonable and it's customary. So definitely remember that. And then last and definitely not least, again, back up to meals and entertainment. Now, meals and entertainment was number 5, but I want to show you guys how exactly this can be really beneficial. So everybody eats, right? Everybody eats most days. Most days everybody eats, but you get to write off meals and entertainment because you can always, again, you're always growing your business. You're always looking for potential partners to expand your business, to get out into different markets. So you get to write off a lot of meals and entertainment. And what I want to show you, and this is one of my favorites, and that one of my mentors always reads. Like, first of all, he knows this by heart. Okay, John Pettiford L. Hey, in Detroit, my mentor in Detroit, he literally knows this IRS publication by heart, but I want to pull it up so you guys can see right from the IRS what they say. Okay, now, what entertainment expenses are deductible? Okay, let me make it bigger so you guys can see it. Now, this is an IRS publication right here. So what entertainment expenses are deductible? So I'm going to read this verbatim. This section explains different types of entertainment expenses you may be able to deduct. So what is entertainment? What is entertainment? Entertainment includes any activity generally considered to provide entertainment, amusement, or recreation. Examples, okay? Examples include entertaining guests at nightclubs, at social, athletic, and sporting clubs, at theaters, at sporting events, and on yachts. On yachts, okay? On yachts. On yachts. This is right in the IRS publication. On yachts, or hunting, just to finish it, or hunting, fishing vacations, or similar trips. Okay, so this is right in the IRS publication. I just wanted to show you guys that because that's one of the main things that's different when you look at a home-based business versus a business in your home. A lot of times, like when you have your regular business in your home, you can't entertain anybody on a yacht because what's the point, right? What's the point? Are you taking all your clients that get their hair done on a yacht? No, you know, it doesn't make sense. And if you think about it, that's why they will say, like on Wall Street and different places like that, that a lot of deals are done on golf courses, right? And things like that, because that's the type, just from having a business, but by you not having a business at that level where you can really afford to do different stuff like that, or, you know, it's not a Fortune 500 company, so you really can't afford to do anything like that. But for the layman regular person, this is how you really get ahead on your taxes. You get to do different things like that. You get to take advantage of the meals and entertainment, the mileage, the travel, and like I said, just incorporate your entire lifestyle into your tax deductions. And that's how you can really, really save a lot of money. If you you know, definitely feel free to reach out for me for any questions that you guys may have. I'm Amma the CPA. So I don't care how you make a living, right? I really don't care how you make a living, but it's just important to me that you make a life, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But before I do, what I'm going to ask all my friends and business partners that have written off anything crazy on their taxes. I know we had an amazing yacht party that ended with a pool party, right? A yacht party that ended with the pool party in Miami. So please do me a favor, post any of your yacht party pictures in the comments so everybody on Facebook can see them. Post all your pictures from the yacht party or your favorite picture from the yacht party. Feel free to post a picture from the pool party as well, from the house that we rented, right? Post a picture from that. If you wrote off any concerts, right? Concerts. I know my friend Nicole, also a mentor of mine, Nicole Petaway. I think she has a birthday coming up. Happy early birthday. But I know she wrote off tickets to a Beyonce concert. So if you have any pictures from that, go ahead, post that for me, please, Nicole. And anything else, family reunions, you know, we write those off as well because now we have to present our business to the whole family. So again, my name is Amma Nancy. I'm Amma the CPA. I don't care how you make a living. It's just important to me that you make a life. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to help. And I will see you beautiful people tomorrow, where actually tomorrow evening I'm going to have a worksheet going through and showing you guys again some of the perks of having a home-based business and just a little more detail of the stuff that you get to write off. So have a great evening, and I'll see you guys soon.